Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, depending where you are watching me from. My name is Hope. I'm back again today. Last session, we discussed about how to protect our heart, which is simply means ways how we can control our blood pressure. Yes, we discussed a bit briefly on how we can protect our hearts, which is simply means to protect our BP because BP is something that silently kills a lot of people, and many people don't know that they have a high level of high blood pressure, and silently it will affect them and lead to other issues of illness. So we discussed a briefly on that aspect, which will continue from that. So you know that the question you will ask yourself is, does BP kill people? Yes, BP kill people. When it gets to a high level that it cannot be able to control it, it has already affected everything in your body and your system and your movement. Definitely the behavioral aspect will happen. You had recently last year when a celebrity in eastern part dead. So after the investigation, they got to know that his BP was so high. So when people, if you have a, I advise you to have a regular checkup of your BP so that you can know how your system, your body system is being worked. Assuming he did, maybe he will have noticed that, and there are some remedies, things you need to stop when you see that you always have a regular high level of BP. Let them know how to manage yourself. But today, the good news is with the knowledge and discipline and God's wisdom, people can be controlled. Yes, when you have a very good knowledge on your health, you know what to eat, you know what to drink, you know how to do things, how you can manage yourself, you can be able to control your BP. But if you don't have this knowledge, there's no how you can control your BP. Even the Bible says that wisdom is profitable to direct. So today, let's gain wisdom that can save our life, because our life, our health is wealth. If you are not healthy, if you are not well stable, there is no how you can be able to move on and achieve all your goal you have set. So that's the reason why we say that we should always take care of yourself, most especially on the BP aspect, on your heart, which is the most important. If your heart stop working today, that is the end of the life and everything is gone. So what is this BP, high blood pressure, is all about? High blood pressure is simply means the pressure of blood in your body vessels, which is too high, and your heart is making harder. Your heart is working harder than the normal. Yes, when your heart is keep working harder than the normal, because there is a normal state for this high blood pressure. For example, at least 120/70 systemic and diastolic. So there is that level 120/70 at least. If it's more than that, meaning that you need to do some other things, you need to take some things that will help you, that will reduce it, and there are some other things you need to do to help yourself. Because if we did not, because these are called a silent killer, they will simply kill someone without being noticed, just like what that happened to that popular celebrity last year. And without being checking your BP regularly, it can lead to stroke. Yes, on sudden stroke that someone doesn't know how it happened. It can lead to heart attack. Someone begin to have heart attack and different things begin to happen. You know, heart, brain, everything and mind, they all work together. If there is any problem in our brain and heart, there is always a problem. The behavior will be there, so everything will become abnormal and people will notice there is problem. So that is the reason why they ask us to always have a regular checkup of your heart and other things in your system, to know and to detect if there's any problem working in our heart. So another thing high blood pressure can also cause is kidney problem. If you look at these days now, a lot of people, both kid, child, adolescent, adult, people are having issue of kidney problem. You don't know where it's coming from. A lot of them can cause it. One of them thing can cause it is high level significant of blood pressure. if it's not well managed, if it's not well noticed. So that is why they say early intervention is very important. If you're able to do a very early intervention when you detect there is a problem, this thing is a problem and it needs to be treated, definitely there is going to be a solution. But once you leave it and keep postponing, procrastinating, definitely it will lead to other things. Before you know it, one illness will multiply, become a multiple illness, and which will be affecting the individual. Another thing is sudden collapse. You just saw someone suddenly collapse. What is the problem? What happened? It might not be that the person have not eaten, but it might be that the BP is very high to the level that the body system cannot accumulate it. So things like that, and there are many of them which can also affect our health. So that's the reason why I'm advising everyone today that we should always have a regular checkup, most especially on your BP aspect. When you notice something, you notice a sudden thing that is not going well in your system, please, the first thing is for you to visit a hospital. Sometimes some people might say, I don't have money to go to hospital, but at least once in a while, have a regular checkup. Get your card, go to nearest clinic or nearest health centers where you can have a regular checkup to check and know, because the way people are dying these days, people are dying silently. You don't know what is happening to people. People will wake up and you ask, they say it's gone. So we need to help ourselves. We that is alive, we need to help ourselves physically, spiritually, mentally. The reason why I'm saying all this is because if we didn't help ourselves, it's going to affect us, and it's going to affect our mental health and well-being generally, and all your goal you have set. If all those things is being dictated, will you be able to achieve them? The answer is no. So we need to help ourselves, because heaven help those who help themselves. This is where we're gonna stop today. Next time we'll discuss why BP level rises today. There are a lot of reasons that make people BP keep rising. So that is what we are going to discuss next time. Thank you and have a blessed day. Bye.